Okay na.
May update na nakuha si Ami Pamintuan ng editor ng Philippine Star, supposedly from the DFA daw eh. Ang sabi raw ng Indonesian Minister for Correction and Immigration, they
For
fully...
Law and Human Rights. Minister for Law and Human Rights.
They would fully respect daw whatever decision the President of the Philippines makes as far as Mary Jane Veloso is concerned.
Clemency.
Even if he gives
clemency.
Are you getting the same, sir? Are you getting, attorney, are you getting the same messages?
Signals.
Yes. Tama kayo, no? Medyo may konting complications at special circumstances kasi she was convicted in Indonesia. Ngayon ay ito-transfer ang custody sa Pilipinas. In terms of jurisdiction, once na-transfer sa Pilipinas yan, mawawala na yung effective jurisdiction ng Indonesia kay Mary Jane. Mag-acquire na kayo ng jurisdiction ng Philippines. So, yung Philippines now, since nasa kanila na yung custody ni Mary Jane, can now exercise whatever authority that can impose under Philippine laws. So, yun po yung kan. So, medyo may elbow room ang Philippine government. Kasi whether in the Philippines or Indonesia, isa lang naman na ang remedy na available for Mary Jane dahil final na yung kanyang conviction. Hindi na natin pinag-uusapan ang judicial remedy, kundi executive authority either by the Indonesian government while she's there or by the Philippine government when she's transferred here in the Philippines.
At di ba, attorney, pag tinransfer na sa atin, wala namang extra territoriality dito ang Indonesia. Ibig sabihin, pag tinransfer na sa atin na yon, di ba?
Yes,
mga batas na natin yon. Kung gustong ipardon o hindi ng presidente, nasa kanya na yon.
Nasa kanya na yon. And I think there are many bases that he can use, to grant yung clemency.
Pero attorney, there was an earlier report quoting Celia Veloso, yung nanay, earlier report, I don't know if they have changed their minds, expressing concern, para mas worried sila na ililipat dito si Mary Jane, para mas kinakaban silang nasa Pilipinas si Mary Jane kaysa nasa Indonesia.
Labo, parang malabo yun, no?
She was quoted as saying that
sa Indonesia, death penalty.
Yes.
Pero ang kinakaban daw sila, attorney, at least earlier, I don't know if they've changed their minds, kinakaban daw sila earlier kasi international syndicate daw to at mukhang mas butas-butas sa Pilipinas pagdating sa security. I don't know if you heard the same thing kasi your organization represents Mary Jane. Have you heard the same thing and is it consistent pa or was there any change?
Yes, narinig ko 'yon pero it's an expression lang nung what they feel. Pero sa kanila welcome sa kanila na pauwi na si Mary Jane. Gusto na nilang makita at makuwi sa Pilipinas si Mary Jane. Unang bugso yon dahil nga dun sa takot na nararamdaman nila. Pero sa ngayon, I heard them say na wala nang problema sa kanila.
Pero attorney, talagang medyo malaking grupo yan. If they can hire mules to transport 2.6 kilos of heroin. Talagang malaking grupo yan. Hindi yan sabud at heroin. Those are international syndicates. Kaya may balita din ba kayo na may possible ganong threat dito sa Pilipinas? Kung sakaling magkaroon ng clemency for Mary Jane and she is released. Kasi sa correction, sa bagay, may problema din kahit sa loob ng preso. Pero kung she is released, meron din bang ganong problema dito? Have you heard of any similar threats kung sakali?
Well, insofar as we are concerned, wala kaming narinig. Mas yung concern lang ng parents dahil nga dun sa context ng pagkakahuli niya. Pero yung specific information or even an inkling as to whether may ganong threat ay wala kaming hawak ng mga ganong mga information.
May balita ba kayo? Can you update us lang kung ano na nangyari dun sa final, dun sa recruiter niya? Pilipino yung recruiter, di ba? Na sinabi niya na hindi naman niya alam na drugs pala yun. Saka yung recruiter mismo na linked to the syndicate, ano yung latest dun sa case na yun?
Dun sa case na yun, tapos na po yung... malapit na matapos ang presentation ng prosecution's evidence. Kaya lang nagkaroon lang siya ng snag dahil ang last witness ay si Mary Jane. So, it took a while bago ma-resolve whether to allow Mary Jane to testify through deposition. Umabot na nga sa Supreme Court. Now that the Supreme Court allowed it, ang hinihintay na lang ay bilateral agreement between the Philippine government and Indonesian government kung paano i-carry out yung deposition, because both agreed na i-allow yung deposition, but as to the actual arrangement ay hindi pa na-fixed. So nandun pa lang sa point na yon na we are waiting for the final arrangement between the Philippine government and Indonesian government kung kailan i-hold yung deposition ni Mary Jane as allowed by the Supreme Court. So nandun po yon. Pero yung si Sergio, yung recruiter, ay convicted naman siya ng illegal recruitment for 3 other victims at ngayon ay nakakulong na sa Correctional Institute for Women.
So attorney, ang lumalabas dito, drug mule si Veloso, no? Siya ay drug mule. No?
Yes,
pero sa Indonesia
po,
kasi, whether drug mule ka o principal ka, pareho ang punishment yan.
Smuggling, no?
Although, yun na nga yung point namin, may isang angulo kasi na hindi na-erase during the trial, yung fact na human trafficking victim siya. And both under Indonesian law, the Philippine Law International Convention, ang mga victims ng human trafficking should be exempted from criminal liability kapag may ginawa silang act because of trafficking na merong kakibat na criminal act, exempted sila from criminal liability. So, hindi yun nakita na angulo when she was tried in Indonesia. And yun nga yung sinasabi namin, once transferred ang custody sa Pilipinas, the Philippine government can consider yung part na yun ng ating law and treat her as a human trafficking victim and apply yung appropriate protective measures under our domestic laws.
Pero ako na yan, executive privilege na yan, attorney, dahil tapos na yung kaso eh. Diba?
Yes,
hindi naman magsisimula uli ng kaso rito eh. So, paano yan? Either pardon or whatever. Yung
pardon or tuloy.
Yun yung magiging posisyon. No? Kahit yan yung line of defense nyo. No? Ibang usapin na dahil tapos na yung kaso.
Tama po kayo yun. Pero ang sinasabi natin, may basis to apply yung executive killer. Not only humanitarian grounds, pero may mga legal grounds to consider yung clemency.
Tama.
Pero attorney, along those lines, what's being discussed right now, if there is already a discussion at this point between your side and the Philippine government? Are they considering, is the Philippine government considering pardon or continuation of detention? Ano na pag-uusapan ninyo?
As of now, wala pang feelers from the government to the families. So wala pang anything that we have talked about regarding dito sa latest tungkol kay Mary Jane.
Hindi ko nga maintindihan, Ed, Ami, yung statement ng presidente na everything is on the table. Anong ibig sabihin nun?
Yung sa clemency yun eh. Kasi tinanong yata siya about clemency. So pinag-aaralan nga nila kung ano yung circumstances. Pero ngayong nagsalita na Indonesia, mas may elbow room siya kung sakasakaling mag-file na ng formal request na yun nga itatanong ko kay attorney, kailan kaya ninyo I'm sure magpa-file kayo ng request for clemency, kailan kaya yun maipa-file ng pamilya ni Mary Jane kung sakasakali?
If ever, as soon as she returns, kasi as of now, wala pang custody ang Philippine government.
Yes.
So sa tingin ko, hindi pa sila pwede mag-act ng anything insofar as the case of Mary Jane is concerned. Kasi sa ngayon, ang bola ay nasa Indonesia pa. Pero once turned over siya, they can do something about it already.
Parang nag-press con yung...
Pero siguradong kung sakasakali manghingi ng clemency, ang isa-cite nga yung argument ninyo na she is a human trafficking victim.
Isa po yan sa mga possible grounds.
But attorney, what was the clincher here? What made Indonesia come to this decision to release Mary Jane to our custody? Was there a deal negotiated? Was there a tit for tat? Was there some other concessions being made by the Philippines for Indonesia?
Ano yung attitude ng Malacanang? Parang pati sila nagulat.
We really don't know kung anong what prompted the Indonesian government. But what we know there were several visits from Filipinos to in Indonesia, and I think they were able to visit Mary Jane this week lang, bago yung announcement. So we really don't know kung what prompted the Indonesian government na magbago dun sa kanilang position regarding the case of Mary Jane.
Okay. Attorney, timetables. Last we heard was they're hoping for turnover before Christmas. Is that the most viable timetable that you can see? O it's too optimistic?
Well, kung with the acquiescence of the Indonesian government, I think that's possible. Sa paperworks lang naman ng Indonesia yon, and they already meron ng acquiescence on their part. Mass implementation na lang. Sa tingin ko, baka feasible na by December ay makabalik si Mary Jane.
Gandang pamasko yun.
Tinutulungan pa bang iba yung grupo nyo na ganyang mga drug mule? I understand we have a few dozen Filipinos all over the world, iba-ibang bansa, na may facing similar cases actually, na ginamit sila ng mga drug syndicates para drug couriers. Kahit sa China meron, alam ko noon, meron sa Brazil. Of course, yung sa Indonesia, alam natin. Meron pa ba kayong ibang na-handle na ganyang case na actually, sa tingin nyo, human trafficking yung case
Sa ngayon, si Mary Jane pala yung hawak namin na ganitong nature ng case. So wala po kaming ibang na hinahandle na makaparehong kaso.
Attorney, in relation sa tanong ni Ami, meron ba kayong alam na ibang kaso na naipanalo using yung same framework na sinasabi nyo? Na kahit siya na-convict for a drug case, ay na-invoke nyo yung human trafficking angle, kaya ay naging lenient o napawalang sala?
If you're asking about our experience, wala pa kaming experience na gano'n.
Pero sa iba? Sa ibang mga...
Not to our knowledge.
Okay. Maraming salamat.
Salamat, Attorney.
NUL President Efraim.
Magandang
Yes, sir.
hapon po.
Efraim Cortez, thank you very much
Thank
for
you,
joining us this
Attorney.
afternoon.
Maraming salamat po.